Today I'll be telling you the time my white friends invited me to a bonfire and it ended terrible for me. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video with your boy DDK, and today I got another crazy story for y'all. I stopped doing these on YouTube and I started doing them on my TikTok. I just felt like, I don't know, I just felt like a story time thing was more like a TikTok thing, but a couple of y'all got in my DM and told me to, start back up with it on YouTube. So here we go, crazy story. So boom, at the time that this story takes place, I'm in high school, okay? So before we start, you should know that like I grew up in a suburban area. Like the high school that I went to when I went there was probably like 99.9% white people, maybe 98, but you get the point. So it was like a Friday night. I'm not gonna say no names because, like I said, this is in high school and I'm in college, so it's still kind of close. I still know these people. So it was this girl. She was having this big bonfire. It was like a Friday night. So, she was like, yo, you should come through. I'm like, all right, bet, cool. So me and my buddy, we go, right? So it's the only name I'm gonna say. My boy Dev. Shout out Dev. He came through for me that night, but my boy Dev, he drove me to the bonfire. So I don't know if this, I do know. I'm pretty sure it's cultural. You know what I'm saying? So when we got to the bonfire, it was just something that I wasn't used to at all. You know what I'm saying? It was kids walking in and out of the house as they please. You know what I'm saying? It was a whole lot of people hitting they vapes and people drinking with parents, and you know what I'm saying, parents over there talking like that they friend. I was out of my element. You know what I'm saying? If I'm keeping it a bill with y'all, but that's besides the point. Anyway, so we had the fire. Now, it's important to know there's a lot of life lessons in this story. Okay, number one, I'm the only person of color at this fire. Okay, and number two, I had on like this dark blue Nike hoodie with like orange strings, right? Remember that dark blue Nike hoodie with orange strings. So we at the fire, and you know what I'm saying, I'm talking, we having a good time, and you know how like you can hear like somebody trying to whisper, but like you can hear what they saying. So there's this girl who's sitting directly across from me, and I hear her as I'm talking to the whole group. I hear her whisper like, "Who is that?" So then it was like the girl next to her who she was talking to, she was like, "I don't know. I was wondering the same thing." Then I knew it was gonna be a problem when I heard, "I can't really see him. I don't know who it is." So you know how like you try to keep talking before you give somebody the chance to say something. That's what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't the person that I am today. So I was I was a little, I wouldn't say nervous. It was just like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I want to go through this right now. You feel me? So I like kind of kept talking and kind of act like I didn't hear what I had been hearing for these last like, I don't know, 30 seconds to a minute or whatever. So finally, in the middle of while I'm talking, one of the girls goes, "DJ, is that you?" So in my head, I'm like, oh my God, bro, this finna be I already knew what was finna happen. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't something that surprised me. Like I already knew what was about to take place. So after she said that, it was like a domino effect. The girl next to her was like, "Oh my God, I didn't even see you there." So, all around the fire, you hearing little, everybody, stuff like that. So whatever. So it begins, like I said, it was a domino effect. The third girl was like, "Oh my gosh, the only thing I saw was your white teeth and your orange strings. We could barely see you. We didn't even know you were here this whole time." It went on for like a solid 30, 45 seconds, bro. Everybody just roasting on me. And like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I'm dark skinned, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it is what it is. So I just walked out. Like I said, I wasn't the person that I am today, and I couldn't take all that at that immediate time. So, I left. And I called my pops. I called my pops ASAP. Shout out to my pops. He always come through for me. I called him. He's like, "Hey, what's going on, man?" I'm like, "Hey, man, I need you to come get me." He's like, "I thought you was," I said, just come get me, pops. Like, I need you to come get me. You know what I'm saying? Things have took a turn for the worse. He was like, "All right, bet. I'm on the way." So as I'm waiting there, and shout out to my pops. Like I said, he always come through for me. He was there in like 5 minutes. He low-key kind of surprised me. So my boy Dev, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dev. The one who, took me there, who I rode with as because I at this point I left the fire. Like I'm no longer in the backyard. Like I'm not on the street. I'm on the driveway, the edge of the driveway, waiting on my pops to come and get me. So my boy Dev walk out, and you know how like, somebody knows exactly what's wrong with you and why, you know what I'm saying, you feeling the way that you feeling, but they don't want to necessarily say that, you know what I'm saying? It's like they coming up to you like, hey buddy, what's going on? Are you okay? What's wrong? So that's what he was doing. So I'm like, bro, like I just like looked at him. I'm like, Dad, bro, like you come on, bro. Like you know that he was like, yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie. He's yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. It was kind of crazy, you know. I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean it, you know. I didn't mean to make you feel, you know. It was funny because he just started automatically apologizing. I'm sorry, man. It wasn't me. I'm sorry. You know, I didn't mean to make you feel, you know, you're my guy. You know, you're my guy. You know, we live next. I'm like, Dad. We good, bro. It's all good. I ain't got no issue with you. It's all good. So he like, all right, but he tried to get me to stay. I'll give it to him. Went back and forth with me like, come on, bro. You know, they were just joking. Just stay. You know, don't ruin your whole night like that. I said, Dad, kick rocks, brother. I'm gone. Okay? My pops is up the street. Go ahead. So my pops eventually show up. Dad go back to the fire. Me and my pops get in the car. My pops trying to ask me what happened, but I ain't really, want to talk about it. I'm like, I give him the gist of the story, but I ain't really trying to, I was still feeling some type of way. So I guess the funniest part to me, looking back on it, of this story is, so we get home. And so my people, because like I said, I was supposed to be at this bonfire. I'm pretty sure it's cultural, but like, you know what I'm saying? Growing up the way I grew up, like everything, I had a pretty sheltered, childhood, a pretty strict childhood. So like, if I told them that I was going to do something, they knew exactly what I was doing. Like everything was mapped out. You go in here from 7 to 9, from 9 to 9:30, you should be on your way home. You should be, you know what I'm saying? So like everything was mapped out. So when I got home, everybody like, yo, I thought you was at the fire with your friends. What happened? What's going on? So I ain't saying nothing. My pops is just dying laughing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like, what's up? What's going on? He said, hey, hey, go ahead and tell him, buddy. My pops referred to me as buddy. Go ahead and tell him, buddy. Tell him what happened. Hey, you found out he was black tonight. And again, all of the jokes just started all over again. So not only did I get made fun of by my white friends at the bonfire for them not being able to see me, but I also got made fun of by my parents when I went home, finally realizing that I was black. So in this story, there's a couple of life lessons. You know what I'm saying? Number one, if you are watching this and you are a person of color, do not, okay? I repeat, do not go to a bonfire by yourself, wearing dark clothes at that. It's not going to end well. You know what I'm saying? Granted, in my situation, it wasn't a Get Out movie situation, but you know what I'm saying? Just be smart, bro. That was not a smart move by me. And number two, don't take yourself too seriously. A lot of y'all watching this who may be people of color, might be, oh my gosh, that, like, bro, first of all, it's a joke. Like, bro, well, this story is 100% true. This definitely happened. But I don't know. You just gotta learn how to laugh at yourself. That's the second, thing I was about to say. Like, just don't take yourself too seriously. Like, what's the point in me? At the time, I was upset because I didn't understand. But looking back on it, like, bro, like, what's the point in me being all, uppity about it and all whatever about it? Like, bro, like maybe they just really couldn't see me. Like, I don't like, I can't be mad because they couldn't see me. Like, I'm chocolate, bro. It is what it is. If you enjoyed this story, like, comment, subscribe, let me know.